Well, it sounds like a set of contradictions. How can someone be a gay man, a devout Mormon, and happily married to a woman? Well, a decade after tying the knot and settling down to raise 3 daughters, one man is coming out of the closet with his wife at his side and raising some interesting questions about faith and love. Here's ABC's Neil Karlinski.
You go to the swing?
On their 10th wedding anniversary a few weeks ago, Josh and Lolly Weed revealed a secret so sensitive they had no idea what reaction it might unleash.
I'm a devout Mormon, and I'm obviously married to a woman, and, happily so, but I am homosexual.
This is where a seemingly normal family with 3 beautiful daughters,
fathers are so special, and it's very special love,
turns into a social experiment that challenges what it is to be Mormon, what it is to be gay, and what it is to be married.
The first question most people have is, well, how does that work? You're a gay man married to a woman.
Yeah. Good question. It works well.
It works well?
Yeah, it works for us.
For us.
Does he make cookies?
By all appearances, they were a very old-fashioned couple until they came out in a most modern way. They wrote about it on Josh's blog.
I am gay. I am Mormon. I am married to a woman. I am happy every single day. I have a wonderful sex life. All of these things are true, whether your mind is allowing you to believe them or not.
But just to hit the very basics.
Sure.
Are you attracted to women at all?
No.
Are you sexually attracted to your wife?
Yeah. Yeah.
But you're not attracted to women?
It can be nothing other than totally real.
What we have is truly something that I cherish. That he gave up something so core to show his love for God and for me. I can't imagine anything more beautiful than that.
Josh and Lolly have known each other since childhood. He first came out to his parents when he was 13. To his relief, he says his parents were understanding and accepting, but there was another concern that cut even deeper. The Mormon Church, which at the time considered homosexuality a sin. After all, Josh was raised to believe that marrying and raising a family was his duty to his faith, so he turned to his best friend, Lolly.
I outed myself to her when I was 16, and we seriously spent hours and hours every week, anytime we hung out, talking about this issue. It was something that we explored very deeply.
It's Josh's princess.
As they grew, they realized they couldn't stand to be apart, despite Josh's secret yearning to be with a man. Lolly was prepared to risk everything, to marry Josh, even though he was gay, and even though her mother was very worried.
So she was just like, I just don't know, I don't think this is right.
Lolly wanted to go through with it anyway, saying she was spiritually guided to marry Josh.
Do something loving.
There you go.
And so they did, and got married in front of family, friends, and the Mormon Church's holiest of holies, Temple Square in Salt Lake City.
We genuinely love each other. I mean, we are best friends, but it's not just that.
It's not just a friendship.
I am the most beautiful woman in the world to him. And when he says, I wouldn't want any other woman, he really means it.
This once secret life is now an open book. The blog post quickly went viral, setting off a firestorm of debate within both the Mormon Church and the gay community.
90.9 FM, KRCL.
At this radio station in Salt Lake City, the heart of Mormon country, a panel of Mormons all talking about their struggles with faith. One of them is John Dehlin, who studies and writes about the Mormon Church and homosexuality.
Now, there are some who are able to make it work long term.
Dehlin says the Weeds have made a dangerous example and that he's received emails written by mothers asking their gay sons why they can't be like Josh.
Using religion or spirituality as a way to manage your sexual orientation, by being extra righteous or extra faithful as a way to sort of suppress those feelings or, control yourself is the most damaging way to cope or deal with your same-sex attraction.
While the church no longer teaches that being gay is a sin, leaders do believe that to be a good Mormon, you can never act on those feelings.
It doesn't feel like a big deal.
And since Josh has a private practice as a counselor, the biggest concern is that he was trying to turn gay men and convince them that a straight lifestyle is possible.
I do not try to change people's sexual orientation. My assumption going into it is that their sexuality probably will not shift.
Inevitably, there are people watching this who want to say to you, that you are living a lie. Why are you living a lie?
I feel like I am being true to myself. I had to choose one path or another to make the choice that would be best for my life.
He insists he is not bisexual and says his religion is what's most important, despite the fact that he is only attracted to men.
Do you think you will ever act on that?
No. And that's part of the decision that I made.
Is that hard?
It has been hard. There were moments that, the reality of it sinking in, is this worth that loss? And ultimately, for me, it is.
I'm Neil Karlinski for Nightline in Auburn, Washington.